So, ladies and gentlemen, this is sort of like a double podcast because you can't talk about this goalie without talking about the team he played with in the late 60s, early 70s. He was a strong player in the Montreal Canadiens, what they call amateur system. Didn't make the Habs, eventually played a few NHL games with California, but was a very sturdy goalie. And the team he played for, sturdy is not the word, one of the best teams in the Clinton, New York region ever. And the Clinton Comets, boys, what a strong team. So we're going to talk a little bit about Clinton Comets and one of its most famous alumni, the great Ted Tucker. Now, the Comets, again, based in Clinton, New York, founded in 1927 as the Clinton Hockey Club and nicknamed the Comets in 49. The squad played primarily at the Clinton Arena from 49 till 73. Now, founded by Ed Stanley, good name for a founder, who acted as manager, recruited local high school students as players, and provided financing for the team to buy equipment and take road trips. In the 34 season, the Comets played in the National Amateur Championship and MSG against the Hershey Bears. The team also received support from Albert L. I. Prettyman, an athletic administrator known for bringing college hockey to nearby Hamilton College. The 40 Winter Olympics were scheduled for Sapporo, Japan, but were cancelled because of the start of World War One, as well as the hopes of Comets players Wilfred Goring and Art Schoons, who were trying out for the Olympic squad. Now, from 1954 until 73, the Comets participated in the Eastern Hockey League, dominated for 10 of their 19 seasons. Most notably under head coach Pat Kelly, the Comets posted a 315, 208, and 64 win-loss tie record of 8 seasons. During this period, in the 68 campaign, the Comets produced an awe-inspiring record of 57, 5, and 10. The only comparison would be the Montreal Canadiens of 1977 of 68 and 12. The Comets won the EHL playoffs in 59, 64, 68 of course, 69, and 1970. Later, when the team began playing games in the Utica Memorial Auditorium, it changed its name to the Mohawk Valley Comets and played in the North American Hockey League. Now, notable alumni of the team, of course, Ted Tucker, we'll talk about him in a second, Eddie Jackman, Hall of Fame goalie with the Rangers, Benny White, Pete Babando, of course, the great overtime hero for hockey, Patrick J. Kelly, the head coach of the Rockies, and founder league commissioner of the East Coast Hockey League, Len Speck, Jack Timmins, Jack Kane, and Joe Robertson. Other teams in the Mohawk Valley region included the Utica Mohawks of the Eastern Hockey League from 78 to 80, the Mohawk Valley Stars of the Atlantic Coast Hockey League, 81 to 84, the Mohawk Valley Comets of the Atlantic Coast Hockey League, 85 to 87, the Utica Devils of the AHL, 87 to 93, the Utica Bulldogs of the Colonial Hockey League, 1994, the Utica Blizzard of the Colonial Hockey League, 94 to 97, the Mohawk Valley Prowlers of the United Hockey League, 98 to 2001, the Mohawk Valley Ice Cats of the Northeastern Hockey League, 2006-07, and of course the Utica Comets of the AHL, 2013 and to present. Now, getting to Ted Tucker, a very, very interesting path to Major League Hockey. Now, Tucker, 5'11", 165, born in Fort William, Ontario, who briefly played for the Golden Seals of the NHL in the 74 season. However, his road to the major pro leagues went through the Montreal Canadiens system and through Clinton, and also a very interesting 1970 season. We'll get that in a second. Now, broken in 1966 with the Fort William Canadiens of the TBHL with 24 contests. He played in the Memorial Cup for Fort William that year, losing his only game. Now back with Fort William in 67, 23, 4, and 3. Now eventually moved on to the big Montreal Canadiens affiliate, unofficially of course, the Montreal Junior Canadiens of the OHA, where he played 5 games in 68 and 27 in 69. Now his minor pro career started in Clinton, and in Clinton 1970, 69 games in a regular season, 17 in the playoffs, 86 contests. He went 12-5 in that championship year with a 2.77 average. The next season, 1971, 74 games in the regular season, 31, 32, and 11, a 1-4 in the playoffs, and did have also have time to play for Syracuse in the playoffs, where he lost his only 2 contests. Now back with Clinton in 1972, 43 contests, with 3 games in the postseason. Now, in the Golden Seals program, Salt Lake Golden Eagles 14-7 73. Now, in 74, 6-6 with Salt Lake, but did get his call up to the big squad. A 1-1-1 record in 5 games with a 3.39 average. Now, with the Toledo Gold Diggers in 75, played 39 games. He played in the IHL with Port Euro, Columbus, and Toledo in 76. Still with Toledo in 77, and then Muskegon, where he had a combination of 49 games. Back with the Gold Diggers in 78 for 26 contests. Then the Port Euro and Flags in the IHL with 15 games in 1978 as well. Now, 1980, split time with Dayton Gems and Saginaw Gears, 35 contests. And in the 81 season, his last minor pro year of major minor pro, 40 contests. So, again, a very, very sturdy player. Anybody could play 86 games in a regular season and playoffs at 5'11". I would figure, he said 165, he's probably down to 150 like a Dominic Hasek, weight loss in the playoffs. But the Clinton Comets and the Ted Tucker and all the other prestige players, boys, they did the Clinton region proud, because you got to understand, ladies and gentlemen, hometown hockey can work different ways. It can work in minor leagues, it can work in major junior, but the Clinton Comets and people like Ted Tucker, and of course Eddie Jackman is a complete legend. Every time you think of the Clinton Comets, you think about goaltending, you think about dedication to hockey, and you're thinking about a very, very strong system that allowed the best team to win. But I don't think you'll ever see that 57-5-10 record had in 68. That's just beyond the beyond. You'll never see that again. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what we're doing here, we're a minor league podcast and affiliate players. Let us know what to like, comment, subscribe, or share. Now, if any fans of the Clinton Comets want to leave a comment, your favorite memory, please do so. If there's any stories you want to share, we'd like to hear from you. The purpose of the channel mostly is an historical look back on some of the best minor league teams or minor league franchise. For example, in New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Newfoundland, PI, the AHL has always been strong. Like the Moncton, Frankton teams, the Moncton, like the Brunswick Hawks, Moncton Alpines, the Frankton Express, the Frankton Canadians. Even though, yes, they're NHL affiliates, being a minor league team made them heroes to a lot of children and enhanced the appreciation of hockey. You cannot develop hockey unless you have the grassroots. And once Major Junior is done, these players maybe not good enough to stay in the NHL, but good enough to play in the NHL. And that's where they end up in the AHL. And boys, there's a lot of memories for AHL fans in New Brunswick. And by the way, if you ever seen that miniseries on the 72 Summit Series that CBC did, they filmed it at the Aiken Center in Frankton, which was the home again of the Express. A lot of ghosts in that barn, just like in Clinton. So minor hockey, boys, that's a love of many people's lives. And if you support minor hockey, please continue to do so. Thanks for listening, and give us a like, comment, subscribe, or share if you feel like it. If you like the channel, tell your friends, and if you didn't like it, keep it to yourself. Have a good one. Bye.